Okay, let's see where to start.
Please stand by for a very important announcement.
I have got a serious case of the Mondays.
Y'all ready for the big show?
I hate Mondays.
I don't work Mondays.
Say what?
Talk about a case of the Mondays.
Listen, I say we don't air this show.
What are you talking about?
As they say in Hollywood, the show must go on.
It's Monday Madness.
This is the show for you.
Let's go.
Hi, everybody, and welcome to NSS. This is the Reynolds Report. Furious 7 set box office records and raced to number one with a massive $143.6 million domestic opening. If early estimates hold, the film will mark the biggest debut for the Universal franchise, which has so far racked up more than $2 billion worldwide. It would also become the 9th biggest debut in box office history and set a record for an April weekend, surpassing the $95 million grossed by Captain America: The Winter Soldier last year. Fueled by the robust opening of Furious 7, the overall weekend box office will total roughly $218 million, beating the record of $177.6 million set on 2010's Easter weekend. The box office is up about 31% from the same weekend last year and 6.4% year to date. Things are looking a little brighter for the movie industry. If the recent trailer for Mad Max Fury Road got you excited for what is to be an insane summer blockbuster, then you'll be happy to know that Warner Brothers is hoping that it will launch a new franchise. In fact, the studio is so hopeful that in an interview with Esquire magazine, Tom Hardy reveals that he's agreed to 3 more Mad Max films. That doesn't mean these films are already in development, but when a studio puts together a blockbuster with sequel potential, they usually lock down their stars in advance. New numbers show that Facebook is becoming a primary news source for millennials. Social media has become a news reader for many users, using everything from WhatsApp to Twitter's new Periscope app to gather news and stay informed about the world. And according to some new data by eMarketer, Facebook still holds the most allure as a social news source, especially among millennials. 57% of millennials logged onto Facebook at least once a day to get news and information, with 30% logging in several times a day or more. The next most popular was YouTube, with 28% of respondents logging in at least daily to check news. Tumblr was the least popular social network for news information. Sadly, Gary Ross Dahl, the creator of the Pet Rock, has passed away. He was 78. Mr. Dahl started my generation's lifetime habit of continually asking the rhetorical question, why the hell didn't I think of that? Engineers have created an exoskeleton boot that allows you to walk with less energy. Well, that's great news. Now I can walk home from the donut shop without fear that I might accidentally burn off all those delicious calories. A North Carolina legislator is trying to pass a law fining slow drivers $200. This is where NASCAR was born. So I'm surprised they don't have a law making it legal to spin slow drivers into the infield. The state of California has passed its tightest water restrictions ever. Bathing is now restricted to birthdays and federal holidays. A group of scientists say that polar bears who lose their normal prey due to global warming can't survive on land food, unless you count slow-moving humans. The Dallas Cowboys have signed a defensive end from the British Football League. He's pretty good, but he keeps running down the field on the wrong side. Researchers have developed a perfume that eliminates odor and produces more perfume scent the sweatier you get. Now even sports teams that stink won't have to stink. Still with fragrance, Burger King has launched their new Whopper scented cologne called Flame Grilled. Much better than their first name idea, Ode to Bad Choices. 37-year-old Louis Jordan was lost at sea for 66 days until he was found off the North Carolina coast. He was fine except for mumbling something about losing a volleyball. An Indiana pizzeria has declared that they will refuse to cater to gay weddings. That, of course, is bad news for all the gay weddings that want their weddings catered with pizza. All none of them. Thanks, everybody. We have a new episode of the Reynolds Report for you every weekday. Check out the Being Frank Show, starring Frank D'Angelo. Live Tuesdays and Thursdays at 3 p.m. Eastern, right here on NSS.